Hi guys, this is Fitness Anytime and Anywhere by Marzena, bringing another amazing workout that you can do in your swimming pool. And in this workout, I'm going to show you my favorite moves with Aqua gloves. I'm going to actually step out of the pool to the deck just so you could see exactly how each of those exercises should look like. I hope it's going to be very helpful, and I hope I'm going to convince you to get gloves like this because they are small, inexpensive, and you can travel with them anywhere. They're just that small. Yay! But just in case you don't have those yet, let me show you other options that you can use for these moves. You can definitely use water dumbbells or aqua weights. You can cut your noodle into 2 small pieces and use them just like that. Be careful with that sharp knife, or you can use plastic swing paddles. That's an option. So I hope I convince you to try this workout. Watch this video first and then take it to the pool. All right, I am very blessed today to have this option and record my video in this beautiful swimming pool. This workout is medium intensity and low impact, so super friendly for knees and joints. Recommended water level for this and most aqua exercise would be around your chest. But if you feel more comfortable on a shallower part, don't worry. With aqua gloves, you get a great workout for your total body, but definitely for arms, even if the water is only around your waist. Now, we always begin with a warm-up. Why? Because I want you to be very comfortable with both air and water temperature. We're gonna begin with high knees aqua jog, and I'm not ready to put my hands into that water yet. So we'll begin with some shoulder rolls back, high knees, abs engaged, and then we're gonna move arms up and down just like that. I will be trying to give you as many ideas for great exercise as I can, and this workout will take us about 25 minutes, but you can obviously continue each exercise for way longer and work out for longer than that. Start pushing those arms back and forward and finally get your hands in the water. Splash this water out twice and then move your arms back. Splash it out. Keep going, getting used to that temperature. Splash out. We continue with high knees jog, and you can obviously march on the spot if you want to go a little bit slower. Always remember that your form matters. You're gonna keep your abs engaged. First exercise, we're gonna step out and we're gonna create some waves in a pool. How's that? So this is how the movement looks on the deck, and this is second option where we will be adding some rotation moves. All right, so we have 2 versions of this exercise. Once you take it to the pool, you're gonna feel that you will be moving way slower. That is why water creates so much more resistance. In fact, each movement is 12 times harder in the water. Normally, I would say that you need to keep your fingertips linked, but because we have Aqua gloves, I'm gonna tell you to do the opposite. You wanna open up your palm. You wanna keep your palm open and big so you could really deal with the resistance. Keep on going. You want your palm to be away from you at all times. You'll be engaging your core with every move, and you're gonna exhale out with challenge. This ducky will be on the video quite a bit today. And now that is the second option, where you're gonna kind of turn around underwater, just like that. And then you can mix up those two together if you cannot decide which one you prefer. So we were going side to side, we were kind of letting it go, and now we turn around right underneath the surface. You see how close to the surface I am? Try to do exactly the same. We should not be bending forward. All right, our shoulders are square with hips this entire time in the water. Keep going. It's almost like drawing figure eight underwater. A little bit like that. Keep going. And jog it out. Now this is another exercise. We're gonna do crease cross, and this is a simple exercise where we jump in and out, crossing our legs and arms the same way. So once you're gonna cross your right leg ahead with right arm up, and then you're gonna do left, in and out. These are not jumping jacks. Here we want that cross. It's a little bit different. There are two ways you can do this exercise though. You can make it bouncy, jumpy, or you can choose to keep it a little more flat without moving up and down. I'm actually gonna try both versions, and I'll tell you both are pretty fun. That's the second version. In, and out. If you like both, just alternate. Try 4 or 8 of each. And remember, you keep your palms open with Aqua gloves. Right here, work on the great range of motion. Tempo is medium. Why? Because we want to focus on range of motion here. These are toning exercise. Yes, they're gonna move our heart rate up, but we focus on range of motion, not just speed. If you feel that it's too much at one point, just mix this one up with some above water moves. You'll be reaching up and down. Another exercise is knee curl or heel back. It's step to the side, and then we are pushing heel back. About 90-degree point flex under knee. Palms will be down and then back. Now we can obviously make this exercise very, very easy, but if we want effective workout, you need to feel you are actually going against that resistance. So I want you to go a little bit faster. Remember, it's the medium tempo. Keep on going with core engaged. Now this is how you can choose to move around the pool. Okay, so you can come back with those twists to the opposite knee and then move forward with heel back again. So forward, heel back, and back, twist to the knee. Another exercise is power arms. We're gonna begin in a lunge position, and then we're gonna move our arms forward and back, turning palms against the direction of the movement. So you're gonna move your palms back with movement backward and forward with movement forward, creating a little bit of the waves in a pool. Possibly you want to go pretty fast as obviously your strength and the resistance will let you. And you will try to use your core and your whole body to stabilize your position while your arms are working so hard. Okay, so you really want to feel that your body is not moving. It's your arms that do the whole thing. Look how powerful those moves are. It may seem like I'm rocking forward and back, and yes, I am a tiny bit, but you want to limit it to as little as possible. 95% of the movement here comes from your arms that are getting stronger and stronger as you go. And then obviously you want to switch leg. I will show you next exercise, Crease Cross. Here, first version where we move the opposite arm forward and then we are pressing palm down. So I am not bending my arms in elbows. And this one is challenging. Second option, you'll be moving your arms out and in, and we have palms facing each other the whole time, or you can turn them out and in if you want to. You want your palms to be just below the surface. You shouldn't see too much splash. Now, next exercise. Jump forward and backwards. I am showing you one leg at a time, but you can do both in the water. It's just very, very hard on the deck to do that. So in the water we have two options, jumping forward and jumping back. Both feet at a time or one at a time. You will be using your arms and your gloves to push yourself farther, forward or backwards. Now you can choose to jump forward, wait a little bit more, and then take it back. Or you can keep going front and back and front and back. It's up to you. This one is a great exercise for our abs. I want to show this to you from every possible angle so you really understand. It's a pretty big jump forward and back. It's one of the most fun exercises in the water. If you have kids, invite them to the workout. They're gonna love it. They probably are better in creating new moves, better than I am. And now we choose that faster version, jump forward and back and forward, and look, even Ducky wants to see how's it done. Keep on going. Obviously, we can move around the pool with this exercise. It's actually pretty hard to stay in one spot. Single kick to the side. So water side kick. Notice I am lifting my knee up first, then I kick, and then I curl my knee up again. So there are three parts of this move. Knee up, kick, knee up. Arms will just go side to side with a big scoop. That's actually the arm move that we've been doing during the first minutes of this workout. It's exactly the same. Just create that big wave, maybe 1 inch below the surface. Your kick could be anywhere at your knee level, hip level, or as close to the surface as you can. You really want to feel how you are using your glutes and your abs to go slightly higher. Every now and then, check on your breathing. Make sure you inhale and then exhale with move. Tempo is medium. Remember, with this particular workout, I want you to focus on your beautiful form and good range of motion. So that's one way how we can kick. Here's another one. We can do double kicks. And now you're gonna do it twice on each side, each time You curl this knee in and out. And then you can mix that up with single kicks if you want. You'll be just pushing water aside now. You skip that scoop, okay? Here we go. Kick and kick again. And kick and kick again. And we just keep on going like that. Mixing it together. You can do 2 of each, 8 of each, however you want to. With double kicks, try your best to do both kicks identical, at the same level. You'll be flexing your foot, turning your toes forward. Moving on to the next exercise, it's L step. Now we're gonna move in L shape, to the side, forward and back the same way. It's exactly L step. Now I'm gonna show you a few options of how we can do it. The first one is where you try your best to keep your feet close to the ground, to the bottom of the pool. Your arms go to the side, out and in. You come back the same way, and you want to make sure you move only into straight lines. Side, forward, back, and back to your spot. This one is a little bit harder, so you can choose to add that scooping motion in your arms. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, this version would be a little bit easier. Yeah, this is one of the move exercise where we really feel how much resistance we are dealing with. And it's very, very tempting here to take a shortcut and move diagonal. Don't do it. Keep going. You continue moving the same way. Right here, let's scoop it. That's gonna be so much easier. What I really like about water gloves, aqua gloves, is that your arms, your palms are not in the same position. Holding dumbbells sometimes gets a little exhausting. So now we're gonna put together right and left L step, and we're gonna move almost into full square. Did you see that? We're gonna do the same shape in the water, and it's still quite challenging. Now we face the front, and then we put it together with left L step. Okay, how about if next we put everything together and we move in a square shape? It may look very easy, but trust me, it's not. It's gonna be very, very tempting to go around or to move with diagonal lines. You know what I'm gonna say? Don't do it. Stay square. Rocking horse. Finally something lighter and more jumpy. We are lifting knee up and then we are kicking heel back, and we can choose to go slower or faster. Keeping palms facing each other underwater the whole time. Let's go. I'm just showing you how much of that range of motion we want, but eventually when we add more tempo, obviously this exercise will look more like this. Here we go. Forward and back. And we feel how our body weight shifts completely backwards and forward. Core engaged. It's one of the best exercises in the water for sure. With rocking horse, you can move sideways, you can go around. Be creative. It's all about how much space you have available. Obviously, we have to do it on the other side next. So here we go. So let's just keep rocking and work those core muscles. Always look around with this and pretty much any other exercise. You want to notice that you really move this water around. If it's waving, you're doing good. Breathe in and out. Keep your palms away from yourself at all times. All right, next exercise is step forward and backwards. We have two options for this move. These are our arm moves. We'll be firstly moving palms back and then forward with step back. Option one is low impact, so you will be taking a step forward and dealing with a lot of resistance. This really gives you a good workout. Option two, and I like actually alternating those two, is when you decide to make it a little bit easier and lighter and you'll be jumping forward and back, pretty much like we did before with jumps forward. Well, step forward and backwards is way harder, so I want you to try both. As you do it, stay in a line. Keep on breathing. It's very hard to hold our breath when we work this hard, but I want you to remember it's not a good idea. Next exercise is cross behind. You firstly take a step to the side and then you cross your feet behind. These are the arm moves that I want you to go with. Without using arms, it's gonna be pretty much impossible. Let's try. Step to the side, cross behind. Right now my hands are just showing leg moves underwater, but eventually I really want to get them to work because it would be very hard, if not impossible, to do it without that help. So you'll be just pushing palms forward and back as you go. This one feels like dancing. Actually, those last minutes of my workout is a lot of dancing. And if you're a fan of dancing, make sure you watch my other video, which is coming soon. It's gonna be dance aerobics in a water. How that sounds. Give it a little splash here, push it. You remember, waves in a pool means you're doing good. It doesn't have to be a lot of splash, I mean waves. Here we go, mambo. Let's shake it a little bit. Let's move those hips around. Notice how my palms move toward direction of the movement. We're gonna do one leg and then we're gonna switch. This one is a lot of fun. Step forward and step back, mambo. Very simple to remember and yet quite challenging in a water. Make sure you stay nice and tall with your core engaged and chest lifted. You want to look beautiful when you dance, so make sure even if your body is underwater, it looks good, it's engaged, and this way you are getting fun and good workout. Keep swinging those hips side to side. Knees are soft. It's zero impact. It's all about the movement here. I like to do about 8 to 12 on each side and then switch. Or you can switch direction. Or you can look around, and if there is somebody you can dance with in the water, go for it. The great thing is that even if you're not a best dancer, no one can see it. And if you step on someone's foot, it's not gonna hurt. Let's go ahead, switch leg. There's no splash here again, just wave and that current. Deal with the water resistance. This one is again great core exercise, and it's actually gonna loosen up those muscles at the end of this great workout. Mambo step can be done on any water levels. If you just have kiddie pool or you want to work out in a lake and ocean, check my other video, because this and many other moves can be done in a shallow water as well. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope now you're gonna take those moves to your pool. You're gonna love it, I just know that. Always make sure you keep your gloves clean and dry after workout, so it's ready to go when you decide to do it again. And just a quick reminder, for those of you who don't have Aqua gloves yet, you can still use your water dumbbells first. You could even use empty water bottles, plastic water bottles, if you don't have dumbbells. There's no excuse to try those moves. And that's exactly what I decided to do when I travel. Instead of taking big dumbbells, I'm just using those tiny noodles that I cut into pieces. They're pretty cool too. Cardio workouts are fantastic with those. And of course, paddles. Thank you so much. I hope I'm gonna see you again soon. If you are new here, please subscribe, and see you next time. It's just not that I don't feel the tension. It's just the way I want you to come closer.